Alright, y'all. Let's see what we got here. 15 hours ago, this was posted on Reddit. Leaked list of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite of the characters and Street Fighter V Season 2 and Season 3 leaks. So I'm about to read some of this right now. It says, characters I've leaked for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite previously include, I won't put check marks by the ones not yet revealed, but since Rice leaked them, I put an asterisk to be nice. Okay. Spider-Man. Hope he's in the game. Dr. Octopus. Venom as DLC. Songbird. Miss Marvel, of course. Ant-Man. Rocket Groot, which we've seen. Thanos, he has to be in this game. Black Panther, yes! Doctor Strange, Star-Lord, Black Widow, Chun-Li, a hunter from Monster Hunter game. Rathalos, though I admit this one is shaky because they might mix it to be only being the hunter's movesets for a hyper because giants might be done away with as playable. Rathalos was planned to be part of the hyper regarding this note. I haven't heard anything since regarding Rathalos. Strider Hiryu, which he's already in the game. Leon Kennedy, yes! Please put Leon Kennedy in the game. Please. Alright, please do it. Okay, Jeddah from Darkstalker, yes, he needs to be in this game. Spencer is coming back. Hopefully, Captain Commando. Dante. Frank West. Azura from Azura's Wrath. Alright. Now here comes the Street Fighter 5 section. But let me is this the whole roster here for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? I hope not. I hope there's more characters than this. Okay? Because it's kind of... The Capcom side is a little better. But I think the Marvel side will probably have this edge this time like they did in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But let's move forward. I'm going to give my two thoughts about on this later. I was also told of Street Fighter V and a third Darkstalker character, but I'll get more into it in a moment. DLC characters I heard were Doctor Doom, Super Scroll, and Silver Surfer, as well as X-Men being DLC. Ones I've heard of for the longest time being Wolverine, Cyclops, and Deadpool. Note, I said not all Capcom characters I leaked are launch characters before, and I never had confirmation that all Marvel characters would be either. Neither did I say they would be. So F off with their shits claiming that I said things I never actually said before. People just assume I did because they mad that Capcom bunglefuck their launch roster, and you should be. So move right along. I recently heard plans about Season 2 possibly being Fantastic Four versus Darkstalker. So this is regarding to Marvel. I thought this was regarding to Street Fighter. Okay. So Marvel Infinite gonna have different seasons. Like Street Fighter V has. Here we go again. Being Fantastic Four versus Darkstalker's DLC pack next year, which is how Doom Scroll, Silver Surfer, and She-Hulk will be the 8-character season instead of 6. And mention Felicia and John Tobane by the name as Darkstalkers being added for it. A Zenko return could happen in that too to fill the slot because they can reuse animation assets from MVC3. Lazy. Then Season 3 plans that X-Men are seemingly going to be added alongside with some Street Fighter characters to make it play on the X-Men vs. Street Fighter part of the Marvel vs. Capcom legacy. That makes sense. I mean, see, this is why, guys, we shouldn't enable Capcom to do certain things like this. Because y'all paying for it now. Y'all paying for it. All that stuff, the re-releasing of previous Street Fighter games, Street Fighter 4, y'all are paying for it. This is the result. They could have put all these characters on launch, but let me continue before I get into it. Which makes sense since Street Fighter only has 2 of them at launch as reps. Good. Season 2 and 3, from what I know and hear, won't be released like Street Fighter does, with all year long thing to only add 6 characters. But instead, one season in the first half of the year, the second in the second half of the year. Though there is some kind of discussion going on doing 4 seasons a year. Kind of like Overwatch in a way. Meeting seasons every 3 months like actual seasons of the year. Though not accurate probably as they did January, March, April to June, July, September, and October, December. They went in the direction of making the game very DLC heavy. See? Y'all paying for it. See, this is what y'all get. Y'all paying for it. Which, as you've seen, is extremely controversial decision. It's bad, but they made their bed, and we consumers, we made their bed too. Then again, Capcom will probably still would have done what they wanted to do. And plus, if they had more money on top of it. But yeah, anyway. Honestly, despite not having source knowing someone who works for them, they, as a company, pissed me off. As they should. Which is kind of an ulterior motive why I leak stuff. Aside just being bad at keeping secrets, to be honest. I think the thing that bothers me as a fan so much is how they were withholding so much and so many of their requested characters as DLC and initially filed a roster with some characters they knew people wouldn't pay for. Yeah, exactly. But prep the roster with some enticing things like X, Jetta, and Hunter on the side and try to coax you too. That's what Capcom do, bro. That's what they do. That's what they do, man. The Marvel side is the whole other issue that so many people have gone over and over, but both sides are littered with scrummy corporate bullshit. The thing, I already read that. With that one down, here are some Street Fighter 5 leaks. Season 2 remaining characters are Abigail, Manette, and Zeku. Huh. Abigail from Final Fight? And we got Zeku from Final Guys Master? Grandmaster? So, I've seen pictures of Manette on, when it was showing screenshots on Ed's story. I don't know. I haven't played Street Fighter 5 since, like I said, final round. And, well, I did play it last week on my stream, my fighting game stream. But I haven't been playing it. I know Ed is out, but I just don't care for him. And the second cinematic story mode is happening. The base roster plus season 1 characters were preludes for the general cinematic story mode. Season 2 character story modes for Akuma, Ed, and Colleen will all take place after A Shadow Falls, are preludes for the second cinematic story mode. Ready for the biggest bombshell? Super Street Fighter 5 is happening, but it will be a free update. It won't make the base game useless either. It's really nothing more than an update. A glorified one, but an expansion nonetheless. But what does Super Street Fighter 5 contain? Let's run that down, shall we? It adds arcade mode, extra battles, some kind of PvE mode against the Illuminati, some Gil's, army of his people. Some expanding on existing mechanics and new critical arts. I freaking knew it! Who didn't see this coming? I knew they was gonna put. I even said it when the game first came out. They're gonna probably put another critical art soon, or another V skill. But it doesn't end there. Street Fighter 5 brings it with a universe. User interface overhaul, and maybe more than that too. You're probably curious about characters too. Well, those 6 will be Sagat, Sakura, Oro, C Viper, Q, and Necro. Now I have a friend. that knows people that works for Capcom, and Ed was supposed to be on season 3. He was not supposed to be in season 2. They're going to do a switcheroo again. I bet it's not going to be those 6 characters as they say right here. You got Sagat, Sakura, Oro, Viper, Q, and Necro. If you want to laugh, the Street Fighter vet Alex Valle already leaked them accidentally, though it seems like, well, yeah, I saw that on Twitter because I was talking to him about it. So there you have it. Street Fighter V is a thing that will be announced likely by the year's end of Capcom Cup's resolution. So, the end of this year, after Capcom Cup. Believe me, don't. I don't care, but you would like to be wise to keep this all on record. Here's a bonus. Back when I leaked Arthur Fire brand of being on Marvel vs. Capcom Universe, I personally find it odd when I heard it, but fine since I heard the roster is going to be pretty big, which it is, over time, DLC. But I told people, which somehow gets glossed over. I never said every one of those characters I leaked will be there at launch. Okay, so he pretty much was just wrapping it up. For Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, now I do like to see Black Panther, and I knew Spider-Man was going to be in it. I mean, Spider-Man, he's one of the major Marvel heroes. Leon Kennedy, Captain Commando surprised me, and Azra from Azra's Wrath, which he fits in the game. He needs to be in a Marvel vs. Capcom crossover. If this is it right here, I can't really say that it's a disappointing roster more than Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but I could say it's kind of lacking. Alright, it's kind of lacking. And then Street Fighter 5, we're going to get Super Street Fighter 5, but it'll be a free update. Then again, you're going to have to pay for another season pass for season 3. Capcom is way behind schedule because Ed's supposed to have been out. We supposed to be getting Abigail right now. Okay? They fixing to release Manette. So, with that being said, I mean, I'll probably play it again when season 3 comes. I'll probably play Street Fighter V again when season 3 comes. Or when Abigail comes out, because I would like to see how he plays. Because all he did in Final Fight was get angry, turn red, and charge to punch you in the face. This is all he did. What else they gonna do with him besides not make him a Hugo clone? Alright, but I think this guy's on point. I think this is really happening. What all it says on this list. He said he knows people from Capcom. So I don't think this list is fake. Capcom might do a switcheroo since stuff is getting leaked out. Because like I said, I was told Ed was not supposed to be in season 2. He was supposed to be in season 3. I was told this. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what y'all think about this whole Capcom mix-ups, ambiguous cross-ups of what they going to have in store for y'all in the upcoming months. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite comes out less than 2 months from now. It's way too early, man. It's way too early. They just getting ready for this Capcom Cup, man. That's way too soon. But yeah, I'm out.